Hi everyone. The topic that we would be covering today is audit planning. Audit planning is the starting point of any audit. It's like creating a roadmap before starting a journey, and it involves careful thinking and preparation to make sure that the audit goes smoothly. There are various steps and stages involved in an audit planning process, starting from understanding the business to identifying risks to setting goals and scope to identifying the audit procedures and then to allocating resources. The very first process is understanding the business. Understanding the business involves to understand how the company works, its important processes, how it operates, and controls the system. The second process, once the understanding has been completed, is identifying risks. It is identifying what could go wrong, what could cause problems in companies' operations, such as fraud risks, errors, and uncertainties. The third step is setting goals and scope. It is the part of the company's operations and system that has to be examined and the period of examination. That is the audit period. So the third step is to identify what is to be examined, what systems are to be looked into, what business processes are to be looked into, and what would be the audit period for that system examination. Once these three steps have been completed, the understanding the business, identifying risk, and setting goals and scope, the fourth process is to devise the audit procedures. So audit procedures are the specific procedures that have to be followed to gather evidence and evaluate the company's systems and procedures. The fifth process is towards allocating resources. Once the adequate audit procedures have been identified, the resources are allocated who would be actively involved in performing the walkthroughs and testing the design and operating effectiveness of the controls. If an audit is planned very meticulously, there are many benefits that are realized, such as we can focus on the high risk areas, we can have an optimum utilization of the audit resources, we can estimate the budget and adhere to the budget at all times during the audit, and we can focus on the timely completion of the audit exercise. After the audit plan has been created and approved, it has to be communicated to the relevant stakeholders. The relevant stakeholders are the senior management, the business functions, and the internal audit team. To the senior management, it is communicated to gain support for the audit processes because the senior management will drive the audit process, and thereafter, it is the business function with which we would need to work in conjunction to perform the audit. The business functions have to think in a way that the audit also goes smoothly and their day-to-day work or operations also run in parallel. So communicating the plan to them is very crucial as it helps in smooth conduct of audit as well as day-to-day operations. The third important stakeholder is the internal audit team, which helps in effective resource planning. Thank you so much.